Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja is now staring at a civil jail term after a law firm accused him of aiding his financier Charles Kirich alleged flight to Dubai following his sentencing to 3 months in prison for contempt of court. ktnnews' Vera Mora has the details.
It is almost 2 weeks now since Nairobi financier Charles Kirich disappeared after being sentenced to 3 months in prison for contempt of court. A new revelation has now emerged. Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja is now being accused by Kwingwe and Company advocates of orchestrating financier Charles Kirich's escape to Dubai just days after he was sentenced to 3 months in prison. The fresh lawsuit seeks to have Sakaja cited for contempt of court and committed to civil jail. The law firm claims that Sakaja facilitated Kirich's departure from Kenya to evade prison sentence arising from the county's failure to settle 106.7 million Kenyan shillings decree owed to the law firm. In a related case, Kirich moved to court on May 26th through a lawyer, Duncan Okach, seeking an urgent suspension of the committal order, arguing he was denied a fair hearing. In an affidavit, Kirich says that the sentence was delivered in his absence because a power outage cut off his internet connection during the virtual court session. Rather than surrendering himself to lawful custody, Kirich, who failed to secure orders to suspend his jail term, reportedly departed to Dubai, United Arab Emirates, under the cover of an official county trip. The law firm wants the court to find Sakaja guilty of contempt and commit him to civil jail. The application also seeks orders compelling security agencies, including the IG, the DCI, and the Director of Immigration Services, to arrest Kirich and produce him in court. In addition, the applicant accuses the IG Kanja of failing to enforce the committal order despite being aware of the court's directive served. Kirich was sentenced by Justice Francis Gikonyo for defying a court order to pay 106 million Kenyan shillings to the advocates owed to Photom East Africa Limited. Kirich's troubles also deepened after Nairobi businessman Brian Yongo filed a separate case seeking his immediate removal from office following the contempt conviction and sentence. Vera Mora, KTN.
Now, the march publicized in